Come on, enjoy Mills's day. It's vlog magic in every way. It's Monday morning, it's really early, and I'm tired. Probably can tell by my voice I'm tired. So I finished Love You Mean It. I loved it. I absolutely adored this book. 5 stars. I still think On My 10 Before the End by K. Moronova is still probably my favourite because obviously I really want to finish the Dark Forces duology. But this is a really, really close second. And I don't normally like a single dad trope, but this one, it might have won me over, which I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel. And then last night I was really tired, but I did read the first chapter and prologue. Yeah, I read the prologue and chapter of Mate. So I'm only a tiny bit in, but I'll absolutely fly through this. I'm really excited to read Serena's story. I think Cohen's going to be a little bit of a unusual character, should we say. I feel like he's got some secrets. He's got some depth to him that we may see as we start to work our way through this book. But yeah, I like Ali Hazelwood. I really liked Bride. My issue was she was writing a lot of STEM romances. Like, it felt like every other book was a STEM romance or had some neurodivergency, and it was feeling a bit repetitive. Because my sisters told me she read, I'm going to guess it was Love Theoretically, because she said she read one of the STEM romances, and if I'm going to put my money on it, it would be that. And whilst I really enjoyed that, then there was another, then there was another, and then there was Not in Love, which was really similar. And then there was just a lot of repetitiveness, I guess. But when I picked up Bride in October and took it to Spain, I was pleasantly surprised. Hence, Mate ended up being on my 10 before the end. So I'm really excited. The question is, will I love this more than Bride? We know I love a forced marriage. We know I love yearning. I don't know what the tropes of this one are going to be yet. So we will have to see. But yeah, this is book 8. I've just got The Kiss Thief and Fairytale. I'm really nervous for Fairytale because Hayley and I were talking about this. It's horror, and it's got a lot of trigger warnings for horror. And why have I put horror on my 10 before the end? Why did I put Single Dad on my 10 before the end, but why have I put a horror on my 10 before the end? That's never a good idea, is it? I feel like that's one of the worst things you could do. See, I'm going to grab the Advent so we can do that as well. My cat was giving me the best cat cuddles this morning as well. So I had a really nice start to the morning, but I thought I would not put her on the camera this morning. I'd give her a day off. She wasn't feeling 100% yesterday. So I'm getting better at just doing this by hand. So I thought, let's not put the camera in her face when she just wants a little morning cuddle. Let me just open this and I'll come back and let you know what I think. Okay, so she's gone skiing with Augustin. He's really thought about her. He's made her wear this heart monitor so he can see it on his phone, so he can monitor her heart in case her heart starts to not cope with skiing. They're having a little bit of fun. They've run off. They've done some naughty things. And who is standing there watching them but a boy and a girl? Jimmy and Eva. And Eva looks fuming. So it looks like tomorrow on day 16, we might get the wrath of Eva. 3 days earlier than I predicted. But if you turn a 6 upside down, it's a 9. So I think that can count. I really like this book. I actually am getting so much better. Like today's pages, look how beautifully I opened them compared to the chaos that was before. And that was with my hands. So I feel like I'm getting a little bit better at opening this. I'm excited to see where it goes. I don't know how you'd ever reread this book though, because the fun of it is opening it. And have you guys seen? They've done a 14-day one in February for Valentine's Day. I was like, no, that's a bit step too far. You do not have an Advent for Valentine's Day. Little bit too gimmicky for me if you ask me. But this is cute. I'm going to go walk my grandma's dog and I'll probably show you some footage of that. See you later. I've had some book mail delivered to my parents' house, which just makes me so happy that even when I'm on my travels, the book mail follows me. So, in case you didn't know, last year I read, well, the year before last actually, I read The Crimson Moth, and early 2024 I read The Crimson Moth, and late 2024 I read The Rebel Witch because I was given an advance copy. So this year I've had no Kristen Ciccarelli in my life. You guys all read The Rebel Witch in 2025, but I'd already finished it. So literally everything I loved about Kristen Ciccarelli just stopped for me at that point. And I thought, well, is this author going to write something new? Are we going to get something from her? And of course we are. It's called A Dark Forgetting and it comes out in February 2026. Now, I did not think I was going to get my hands on this. I had kind of sent a little bit of a begging email a while back. Heard nothing and thought nothing of it and just thought, move on, Mills. When it's published, you can get your hands on it. But they reached out to me late last week, I think it was, and said, did I want to read an advance copy? And I was like, you betcha I did. So this has just been delivered. One of these days, your lives are going to catch up to you. His mismatched eyes lifted to hers, taking her in. Trust me, darling, they already have. It's an epic, addictive romantasy. It's going to be addictive. It's Kristen Ciccarelli. And I'm really excited. It looks like it's about a girl called Emmeline Lark who lives in the forest, and she is about to meet the Wood King and do a little fairy bargain. So I'm really excited to read this. It's not dual point of view. I don't think anything she's written has been dual point of view yet, but this has now upset me because obviously I need to finish Mate and I need to read Kiss Thief and I need to read Fairy which I'm really excited to read, but this is calling to me. We know this is going to be my first book when I finish my 10 before the end. It has to be. It has to be my first treat. And I've brought tabs and I'm going to tab the living lights out of this book, and you're not going to hear the end of this because the fact that I have this proof in my hand, it just means the world to me. What's the book that you're most excited for coming out in 2026? Let me know. I'm in soaking wet, absolutely dripping wet because it's raining outside. Wrapped herself in my new hoodie and then decided we're going to have a little cuddle, aren't we? She's a very demanding cat, but she is so cute. But there is nothing Missy loves more than a little cuddle. If you don't give her one, she meows, don't you? You meow, meow, meow. So we're going to go have a little snuggle for 5 minutes. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the little head cuddles.